Drake on his stick like Jackie. I hate to argue with Catty. She Mazza like sassy. These diamonds keep fighting to attack me. Security no better to pat me. My ops no better to at me.
I think the better conversation is you run to London when you need a check balance, bro. You get me? You run. I think that's when the conversation starts to make sense.
Yes.
Let's
it's grim, it's grey, it's ashy. Look how Mazza butty.
Start from there. Like, let's start from you lost your beef. Cool. Where can I branch out to where I've showed love in the past? And let me just run back to them because, America slightly, I'm losing cool points there, innit? And in the hip hop scene, I'm not present. So Jamaica, London, Africa, let's link up again.
They gotta free up my doggy. They raided my crib and they got me. My Houston little girl every week at Johnny's, nigga.
Let's be honest. Drake's sound has evolved, but Drake, throughout his career, he hopped on dancehall, hopped on Afrobeats, hopped on UK grime. That Atlanta verse, going back to UK rapper point, applies to us.
Yeah.
He used us for our cultural currency because, to be fair, Toronto culture and UK culture do have some parallels and similarities.
I still leave the glitches at your house. He's a child with bugs in the couch. He's a high somebody for a drought. He still trying to diss us for clout.
Yeah.
But even Drake's Toronto accent has been brought into dispute because we've seen old videos of him like kind of denouncing the accent.
When I talk about my love for London rappers, the best lyricists in the world, mark my words. Oh shit. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can out-rap London. Nobody. No disrespect to America, no disrespect to my country, but nobody can out-rap London rappers. This is the best, highest level.
I didn't grow up in Toronto traditionally, but the point I'm making is that Kendrick is basically saying that I am not a fraud to this culture. This culture acknowledges me and understands me, and I understand this culture. That's why I can use it. And it goes back to Lan Euphoria, where he's like, you move to America to emulate heritage. This is West Coast heritage. Yeah. This is me. And this is why this is the biggest song on the track. Because it's so authentic to who Kendrick is. And that's why online, the West Coast have adopted this as their anthem. Because this is culture. It's not about you being mixed race. It's not about you being black. It's about you are not of a lineage, a cloth, a culture within hip hop. West Coast culture within hip hop is quintessential to this medium that we all get to eat off of. And I am a beneficiary. I'm a descendant of greats. I'm a descendant of Pac. I'm a descendant of Dre. I'm a descendant of all these man. Kendrick is on this verse spitting like he's fucking sugar free.
Yeah.
Mr. Gucci and Prada. What up? Me, I'm a 6 god. Bob is a bulldog. Both could have been at Gonzaga. Okay. Some nights I want to cut because the city's been hot like lava. I know. Yeah. Little Waterloo road trip. Shorty see me and said, girl, that's Mr. Mazza. And they calling me that because I watch Mazza. Yeah, and they calling me that because I spot Mazza. Yeah, every other thing is.
She be you. Who could be you but you?
Right.
That's what's wrong right now. Everybody trying to rap the same style with the, I don't know who created it, if it was Future or Migos, but all them niggas sound the same. I said, nigga had me in the studio one night trying to do that shit. I'm like, man, cut this shit off. What the fuck am I in here doing, nigga? I don't rap like that.
He said, what the fuck you got me doing?
This shit.
Never, always pushing for the doubt. Hit a left and a right fist right to their mouth. I was never cocky figure till I started stacking figures. How you make a cocky nigga give him all the traffic? Always humble, but I got a couple bad habits. Set the numbers adding zeros to these mathematics. Get you talking different, walking like you gang banging.
Salute to the gang, man. Salute to the Ville. Drop it like drop it, comment. Don't let me tell it. Let the UK tell it. Don't let me tell it, gang. Let the UK tell it before we get started, man. Salute to all the new subs, all the new faces that I'm seeing. We got the lives going back popping. I'll drop this later. Fix your face. I appreciate y'all. You know, the Rebeccas. Salute to the Colas, Sexy Wolves. Y'all making your names. Y'all stating your claims. And I appreciate y'all. To all the new faces, like I said, welcome to the Ville. I appreciate y'all. But now back to this. Yo, Matthew, listen, we back on our 30 for 30 shit. We back on our 30 for 30 shit, all right, over here on the Litty Reacts side. And we got a 3-pack for you today. All right, and yo, Matthew, I want you to pay attention, all right, gang? And yo, academics, I want you to pay attention. Yo, Maul, I want you to pay attention, all right? It seems like over the course of the next few one of these, you know what I'm saying, of these Litty React series, we got a lot to cook up because a lot of you motherfuckers is out here wilding. You see how dead Mazza was? Nice. Mazza, nice. What did I miss? What did I miss? No number ones, Matthew. No number ones. None of his songs is gonna hit. And I'm gonna tell you this. Listen. If I'm wrong, I will literally come back on this joint and I will say I'm wrong. But I guarantee you, gang, that first song, everybody just wanted to hear what Drake had to say, considering that this was an actual rollout. The 100 gigs, he tried to play that off. The Party Next Door, he was still trying to play that off. This one, this was his actual, okay, let's see. And you know T loves a song, all right? I know some of my peoples love the song. It's all in the production. But let's be real, gang. The only reason why everybody went over there to try to, and not even enough to make it a number one, just enough to hear what you got to say. And we got tired of hearing the same old shit. All we got was the same old shit. Victim music. That's all we got was victim music. Yo, you know something that I learned about Drake? You know what I learned about you, Aubrey? Yo, you are the GOAT. You're the GOAT of, like, yo, telling us how to be fucked over. Like, yo, you're the GOAT of always being a forever victim. You tried to pander to the UK audience, and we seen what the pandering did. Absolutely nothing. They reviewed your show. They said the show it did what it was supposed to do, but you got Matthew over here, running clips talking about, yeah, this guy, nobody ever did this other than Prince. Yo, let me tell you again. I want to reiterate this again. I said it on my live, but I'm going to say it here. I want to say this again, okay? Prince played instruments. Prince wrote his own music. Prince was a one of one. Do you understand that? Do you understand that outside of Prince comes generations upon generations upon generations? The guy still has unreleased music. Yo, Drake, you don't write all your own records. Cut all of your hits in half, gang, because you do not write all your shit. So what legacy are you leaving behind? You're leaving behind everybody else's royalties. That's what you're leaving behind. Okay? You've clowned yourself out of the culture to the point where now you sit there and pander to an audience because that's all you do. We heard them say it. You moved around. And some people are going to sit here and try to play it up like, oh, yeah, you know, Drake was evolving over time. No, he was stealing. He was stealing. That's all he was doing. He was stealing. There's paying homage, and then they just outright, you're just an actor out here playing a part, and you played your part well. So I'll give you that. Salute to that. Applause to you. But Ack, Maul, Matthew, what's the dirt, a.k.a. what's the dirt? The reaches, gang, y'all can only reach so far. These days, you can only reach so far. Yo, your hero, your superhero is getting older. He's not getting younger. And if you think that these kids or anybody that's sitting there is going to still sit there and look at this clown and not realize that the music he's dropping is just another version of what he did in 2016, 2017, 2018, like, y'all got to stop with this. Y'all gotta stop with this. Y'all gotta stop acting like these guys will sit here and they playing you out. But we see it in the numbers now. Now y'all can't talk that heavy. Where's all the tweets of everybody talking about the no number ones? Mo, we gonna get to you. Don't worry, I got another 3-pack coming. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna lead off with you and your stupidities and your stupid takes. Cause you're still delusional. You're still delusional. Mad about a number one that never was. Where's all the... Hey, yo, Matthew, where's all the clips? All right? Where's all the clips now of the fact that, yo, this shit didn't hit? Where's all the clips of the articles that UK dropped right after this performance that called it mediocre, basically? Where's all the clips where everybody was silent during certain parts of the show? You try to break it down like it was he did one night this, one night this, one night this. No, gang, he brought out everybody that would come out for him because he needs to play. There's stories there where he had Bryson Tiller sitting there performing his song. Like, not even a song that they did together. Bryson Tiller performing, and he wanted him to perform another song. Bryson Tiller walked off stage. They all just went there for the bag. Yo, Drake, you're a clown. You're a clown. Matthew, all you content creators, all you Drake stands that sit here and don't want to hold this guy and finally just take the L. Hold the L. Hold the L for Toronto, for everybody. Like, you wanted him to be on stage because Bryson Tiller is a way better artist than you. You wanted Lauryn Hill to bless the stage because you know that's going to go viral. See, us of the culture understand what you're doing. We see the people in the UK that are of the culture see what you're doing. The people in Canada that are of the culture see what you're doing. The people that are really from these hoods that can really talk these stories. And listen, I'm never going to take nothing away from the UK. I listen to all that music. Like I said on my show, you got to know where you're at. You got to understand and have a respect for all the music that has been globalized. When 50 can still go out right now to Africa and have about 20,000 motherfuckers outside bump into his shit from 2000s, all right? And you guys have to sit here and continue making music just to get a fraction of that. And the only motherfucker that could probably pull that off in festivals is Travis Scott. And even his shit, I just heard Jack Boys. That shit, like, bro, you try to redo a Shine record? Wobbity, 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 wob. Y'all like dissing us in our faces, bro. Like the nerds, the guys that are not supposed, like, they're not of this. I'm telling you, bro, it's all the kids that watched all the hood movies or watched the hood shit going on outside, but never was of it. So now they saw, like, okay, I want to be a rapper. They see the glitz and the glam, so they're like, yo, that's an easy play. You can't play basketball. You're not athletic. You don't do this shit. You don't go outside because the sun hurt your skin. Like, something happened. Like, all you guys go outside, like, become these, like, guys that you never was. You got Drake on videos with mad guns when we already know how Canada, give it up. You don't live here. You're not over here. You wasn't raised over here. We know better. So why would you have that in your video? But they overlooked that. They moved the goalposts. They talk about, oh, he's going to hit number one. He's going to hit number one. He didn't hit number one. Now they're moving the goalposts saying Billboard got something against him. UMG owns the record. UMG is hitting everybody on YouTube. Literally exposing that while y'all in an active court case, like, yo, they still own your body of work. They still promoting your shit. There's still money to be made, Drake. There's still money to be made. So you owe everybody. You owe everybody. Like, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It don't add up. And y'all know how I am with math. If the mathematics ain't adding up, we just gotta call it what it is. Academics, you're floundering out here, gang. You're floundering out here, bro. You're losing credibility left and right. We gonna get to you. We gonna get to you. Matthew, I caught your interview, gang. I caught your interview. And let me tell you something. Stop doing this reaching shit. Stop doing this reaching shit, Brody. We gonna get to you. You're at the top of the list. Do you understand that? I'm going to debate every single one of your videos, gang, because it's not what you spend nights and, yeah, I can't sleep. This beef had me not going to sleep. I was in my bed shaking because Kendrick was beating my guy up. And I had to figure it out. And I listened to Drake and I said, wow, he's saying the N-word so many times. And I don't know why that stood out to me. But I just had to count it. And I don't really think that he really did that. I think I was reaching. But, like, your words. You thought you was reaching. Yes, you was reaching. Yes, you was reaching. Just like you was reaching for this whole Prince, you know what I'm saying, comparison to Drake. Drake will never be like none of our greats. Do you understand that? He is in a lane of his own. Let him be in his lane of his own. He is not Michael Jackson. He is not Prince. He's not Elvis. He might be. Maybe Elvis. Maybe Elvis. And you know what happened to Elvis? Nobody talks about Elvis no more. When Eminem went away, crazy. They only reference Eminem and Elvis because they were white. But when Eminem went away, the Elvis references went away. Do you understand that? Now listen. When's the last time? Now all the OGs that love Elvis, this is not for y'all. This is for my generation. When's the last fucking time you heard anybody talk about Elvis? Before you hear them talk about the Temptations, before you hear them talk about the Jackson 5, before you hear them talk about, let's talk rock. Rolling Stones, or you know what I'm saying, all of these people, you hear them talk about everybody else. You never hear them talk about Elvis. They say, oh yeah, Elvis was cool. You know, Mr. Kneecaps, you know, you know, Mr. Kneecap guy, yeah, that guy. Mr. We know him. My generation knows Elvis for being a fat dude that fell asleep on the toilet and died eating a hamburger. At least that's what I heard. So yeah, Drake, maybe that's you. Maybe that's you, a guy that can't let go, that can't grow up, and we're going to see you in about 5-10 years performing all your greatest hits, sitting there talking about Marvin's Room, nigga, at 70 years old, still sitting there doing with your little outfits, and you're sitting there, please don't tell I'm coming home, I'm coming home. It just sounds older. It's going to be like, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. And you're going to be sitting in your hotel room one day, and then you're going to be sitting there on the toilet, and you're going to be saying, eating a cannoli or some shit, and die. No hood stuff. You might have a couple OnlyFans models in the room, but what do you leave behind? What do you really leave behind, gang? You stole from the culture, and the only thing that we want you to hold yourself account to is just say, yo, all right, y'all got that. Take the L. See, you do more winning when you can take the L and just say, yo, y'all got that. If you stayed quiet and you popped out with the what did I miss, way harder hit. Way harder of a hit. But you didn't do that. You're like a bum that don't stop talking shit. You're like one of these kids that I keep, boom, boom, boom. You sniping like 30 times in Call of Duty, and they still talking shit. You're like, why are you talking shit? You're like losing. You're losing the match. How are you talking shit? It's like that annoying gameplay. It's like y'all, anybody that knows that's played GTA or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or you GTA. You playing GTA, right? You're sitting there, y'all pop this dude, then you go on about your business because you got bored. You drag, you know what I'm saying? It's 30-1. And you're moving around doing a mission, and homie pop out with the flying jet ski, you know what I'm saying? And he blow your shit up, and you're like, how you count that a win? Annoying as fuck. It's annoying. So, yes. One of the things that I caught in the interview with the Matthew shit, and we're going to get into it, one of the things that I caught that they did say, right, all these commentary channels, what did they call it, slap, I've been hearing this term, slap content. Listen, we don't do no slap content. This is straight up commentary. This is, what we trying to do is realign everything and get everything in the right direction, because this shit has gone off the haywire. And right now, this is like, we in Houston right now and Dallas right now with a whole bunch of traffic. We're in the middle of Manhattan right now with a whole bunch of traffic. We're in the middle of Times Square right now with a whole bunch of traffic. We're in anywhere, name anywhere. We're in Orlando, I-4, mad traffic. We just in traffic, gang, for no fucking goddamn reason. And when we get to the point where why the traffic started, it's a stupid ass accident that everybody done seen already. I'm over it. We are over it, gang. It's time to realign shit. Man, pack them all up. Pack them all up. The same way that YouTube keep changing its algorithms and keep changing their, terms of service. Let's change the terms of service on hip hop and what we consider acceptable as the content that listen, if they don't want to be the slop content, That's the slop content when they're sitting here lying and redirecting narratives and trying to reconstruct history that already happened, that we already saw. We saw it with our own eyes. There was enough of us. That's why they at the levels that they are, because it was us back then supporting these guys as they come up. So let's stop the play where we are. Yo, why is it all these guys that are from outside the culture, outside the country, being the ones to cover this, and the ones that are here covering the shit don't ask the questions, don't cover nothing, everything is political. Not over here in the Ville. Not over here where that's not what I do over here. Because I know what it is to sit here and actually be an artist, to actually sit here and understand what it is for somebody to steal from you. To steal your creative, you know what I'm saying, all your creative ideas, or sit there and try to pop off on your name. We see it happening right now with Nicki. Nicki mad at SZA. Why is she mad at SZA? Because SZA turned down a feature. And Nicki, you know what I'm saying, she got to stay relevant, and that's what she's been doing for the last 5-10 years. All these Young Money cats. Hey, yo, Matthew, free content. You watch all of us and the low key skis, and we it's not low key to us because we see the subs now. So gang, you know you watch us. So gang, we giving you ideas. I'm not gonna listen. I don't openly hate. I just don't like that you here trying to be something that you not. Just be the good kid, the good little tree grower guy. You know what I'm saying? And you got scared because that was not the life for you. You realized that was not the life for you. You scammed people and you realized that wasn't the life for you. So you booked it. You came over to YouTube. Okay, so do your YouTube shit, but at least have the integrity and the insight to at least understand what the fuck is you covering. Straight up. If I don't make you a better content creator, I'm going to cook you until you hate doing content. You're going to hate doing content, gang. Because I'm going to sit there and break down every single thing. I'll put myself through the bullshit. I'll put myself through the boredom of sitting there watching one of your videos. Because it's annoying to sit here and watch you sit here and try to redirect shit and then to sit here and watch an interview. But we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it, gang. Don't worry.
Never, always pushing for the doubt. Hit a left and a right fist right to their mouth. I was never cocky figure till I started stacking figures. How you make a cocky nigga give him all the traffic? Always humble, but I got a couple bad habits. Add the numbers, adding zeros to these mathematics. Get you talking different, walking like you gang banging.